Hello, 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 hello. Hold on, let me mute this. Wait, what happened? All right. Oh, it's doing that. Okay. What's going on, everybody? Welcome. Welcome. It is Digital Bear Bus 2020. I am Pat the Bear. I am your digital host. Trying to move some stuff. Where? Oh, no, that's the wrong thing. Trying to move this a little bit. Nope. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. All right. Yeah, I feel centered now. Okay. I don't know what's going on with that, but hello, everyone. Happy Bear Bust weekend. I am really sad that we are not together in person, but out of an abundance of caution, regardless of what uh, the governor of Florida may think, no matter what anybody else says. Our first and foremost priority is to make sure that the safety and well-being of our attendees, our staff, the staff that works at the hotel, our performers, every single person out there is safe and healthy and happy. Uh, What's up, Todd? The shirt might go away. It's still a little early in the day. We'll see what happens. But I didn't know if this was actually going to happen. If Digital Bear Bus was going to be able to happen, partially because I started a new full time job in the past 2 months, and that has taken up a huge chunk of my time. But we were able to put this together and celebrate virtually. So this is one of the few times. All right, Todd. I'm just saying. We may get there. We may get there. Um, let me move that around. We are streaming this live to the Bear Bust and the Bears in the City Facebook pages. We are also doing it to YouTube. Um, this is going to be the only one that goes out to Facebook. So I'm just going to put that out there. This digital game night branding. Gotta stay on branding. I know it's 4 in the afternoon over on the East Coast. It's only 3 in the afternoon here in the Central Time Zone. I'm over in Chicago, but I wanted to try to make sure that everybody who I could reach with the sound of my voice was able to see and hear and know what was going on. Um, so this is the first of our events for the day. Let me see. We've got this. Do I have my schedule? So we are going to be hosting. We've got some drag shows. We've got Varla Jean Merman coming up tonight with her one-of-a-kind digital show, Varla Jean Merman in Bear With Me. That premieres tonight at 8 p.m. If you purchase your ticket now at bearwithvarla.eventbee.com, I'll put that in the comments. Bearwithvarla.eventbee.com. You will get an email a little bit later this evening with the link to watch the show when it premieres at 8 p.m. tonight. But you will also get to watch and rewatch it on demand for 7 days. So go pick up your ticket for only $10. If you've never seen Varla Jean Merman do a live show, you owe it to yourself to pick up that ticket for only $10. Because let me tell you, once everything is back up and running and Varla is out doing her shows like normal, you will not be paying $10 to see Varla Jean Merman do a show and get to see the videos, the spoofs, the songs, all of that. I watched it earlier today to make sure everything was good to go for the premiere tonight, and it was fantastic. It was fantastic. So I strongly recommend, I urge, I implore you to go buy a ticket, and that'll be premiering tonight at 8 p.m. And then we've got a digital drag show featuring Asia Lee Kincaid, Beyoncé, Chantel, KK Lavelle, and more coming up as soon as we're done with our digital game night. We are experiencing a little bit of a glitch with Glenn Stewart tonight, so instead of Glenn, I'm still holding out hope that we can get it all sorted out. But if we can't, I'm going to be showing musical performances from some of my favorite past and present Bear Bust and Bear Event at Parliament House musicians. And then, like I said, at 8 p.m. Eastern, we've got Varla Jean Merman in Bear With Me. And then at 9 o'clock, we'll have our first ever digital dance party featuring mixes from DJ Daniel Barrero, DJ Moose from Atlanta, Neon the Glow Bear from Atlanta, Captain Kirk, and Rob Moore. So check us out. We're going to be on Twitch streaming all day until about 2 a.m. I know it said 1 o'clock on there, but there's about 5 hours worth of dance music for tonight. So it's going to be from 9 until like 2:05, roughly, depending on if we start exactly on time. But I'm just kind of rambling on right now because I want to get the information out to you guys, especially those of you over on the Facebook side. Hello, everybody on the Facebook side. Make sure that you head over to twitch.tv. I'm going to put this into the... it's going to look silly on the Twitch side, but I'm going to put the link to our Twitch channel into the comments as well. So if you would like to follow along, we're going to be playing some Jackbox party games here in just a second. They're completely free to play along. I might have some prizes to give away as well. We'll figure that out here in just a few minutes. This is kind of being done as a labor of love, so I don't have the all of the financial support of everything going on. But we're going to play some party games. Head over to jackbox.tv. That's jackbox.tv. Twitch usually has the best or the lowest lag time of any of the social media platforms. So go over to Twitch, follow us there. That's where everything else is going to be streaming tonight. So do that. Now, all right, I'm going to share my screen in here. Not that one with the booties on it. That one's for later. But we're going to be playing some Jackbox party games. I'm breaking out for the first time Jackbox Party Pack number 7. This just came out last weekend. So we're going to play some games here. Let me throw the link into the comments. I keep on wanting to type that wrong. All right, jackbox.tv, jackbox.tv is going to be where you're going to be playing from. I'm going to take this out of the screen for a second while I get this loaded up. But we're going to be playing about 4 games just to kick off the day, get a little bantering going on. Kit Fop, Brian is here. What's up, Kit? Yes, Party Pack 7 finally loaded, finally downloaded. You're going to come play in a few? Awesome. Awesome. I haven't gotten to play any of these games yet, so I think we're going to start with something kind of easy and fun and not too crazy, or at least I know it'll work in this type of setting. This camera, I don't know why my camera doesn't seem like it's in the right spot today. I don't know. All right. Okay, well, I'm in focus, so that's all that matters. Okay, cool. Oh, and make your own. I love it. I love it. We're going to have some fun with that. All right. Now, apparently I was trying to do too many things at the same time and did not get that worked out right. Like 14 different things that were trying to happen at the same time. So what I'm going to do to make this fair to anybody that is watching that wants to play along, I'm going to put the room code into the chat box. So wherever you're watching right now, check your chat box now because the room code will be there in just a few moments. OTWJ is our room code for our first game, our round of Quiplash 3. Where is this? Let me turn this on. All right. Hello to those of you out there watching. Kit Fop over on the Twitch side is one of my regular Wednesday night partakers in game night. We do digital game night. That's the wrong one. Oopsie. That's not it. We do digital game night on Wednesday nights from 10 p.m. Eastern until about midnight. We do about 2 hours every Wednesday, so come on and check us out while you were just hanging out on the net. Don't mind me, just trying to get the right images on the screen for y'all. Alright. What do we got going on over here in the comment thread? Hey! Oh, very nice. What's up, Mr. Moody Bear? Glad you came over and said hey before you go and DJ. Make sure you check us out later on. We've got tons of stuff going on all day and all night. I know you are over in the UK, so it's already pretty late over there. But the good thing about live streaming this stuff is that on Twitch it lives there for 7 days. You're up all night tonight? All right. Well, I won't be, but I'll be up most of your night with you. So come on back over and check us out later on. Oh, that's still not, oh yeah, that is right. Okay. Yep. So every Wednesday night we do this right here on the Twitch Twitch channel and on YouTube. We're sponsored by Addison Taylor's Twitch Embassy, Gabe Ashton Summerdale, written by David J. Collins, Bearskin. The men's room, especially those gents over at the men's room here in Chicago, and Scotty the Realtor with Greenhouse Realty. So every Wednesday night we play games, we give away prizes, and we have some fun. So I am just going to be hanging out with y'all for the first couple of hours in our drag show that we're going to be showing after Digital Game Night ends. We've got some fantastic performances from. Turn that down a little bit, from Asia Lee Kincaid, from Miss Chantel Roche, the First Lady of Bears in the City. We've got a fabulous performance from KK Lavelle. We've just got Beyoncé did a special performance that she wants to share with all of you. And there's going to be some additional ones that I am going to be showcasing in just a little bit. So I'm excited to be doing this today. It is it's so different and it's so weird, and it's not what I was expecting this year. It's not what any of us were expecting this year, I'm sure. But we're making the best of it. We're making the most of it. I know things are still very much all up in the air. Depending on where you lived, it determines how strict and how stringent things are being handled. I know up here in Chicago, they have we had our cases kind of increase again. Nothing crazy compared to some other places in the States, but we have been our cases did go up. So they have restricted indoor bar service and things like that. So I know that people are out there, they're doing what they've got to do, and I don't fault anybody for that. I just implore you, be safe, wear a mask, wash your hands frequently, and be kind and courteous to other people. That way, when 2021 rolls around and hopefully we get a vaccine for COVID, that will it'll just be we'll be able to do this in person next year, because I really would like to celebrate my 40th birthday with all of the Bears in Orlando.
The room code is OTWJ.
It now reads the room code for you. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Room code? You got it. OTWJ.
That's cute. I like that they added that. That's new for this Party Pack 7. All right, y'all. Even if you're not going to play, just shoot some comments into the comment thread. I have them all here on the side from all the different platforms. We're on. I'm streaming to the Bears in the City Facebook page, the Bear Bust Facebook page. I'm streaming to the Bears in the City YouTube channel, and to the Bears in the City Twitch channel. I know that everything that I sent out said that we were streaming live only to Twitch, but I wanted to make sure that this first kickoff event went out to as many people as possible. Let y'all know that we've got lots of great stuff going on, and that we will be streaming to our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/BearsInTheCity. Go follow if you don't have a Twitch account. That's fine. It takes about 2 minutes, maybe not even 2 minutes. Make yourself an account and hit follow, and then you'll get notified when we go live. I've got all of the stuff planned out and mapped out over the next 8 hours, but it'll be changing up every couple of hours. And then when our DJs take the stage at 9 p.m. Eastern, we've got 5 hours of music, both audio only, in which case we'll be featuring photos from last year's Bear Bust. And some of our DJs actually put together either video of them and DJing. So you'll have an audio-visual experience for your pleasure tonight. And that is on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/BearsInTheCity. And yeah, you can have a little dance party of your own right here on Twitch. Where are my banners? Do this. Again, shameless plugs for today. Here is the schedule for those of you out there watching. If you haven't seen it, we're doing digital game night until about 6 p.m. Eastern. Then we're going to have our first digital drag show of the weekend with performances from Asia, Beyoncé, Chantel, KK, and more. At 7 o'clock, we're either going to have a performance from Glenn Stewart. If our technical issues are not sorted out, then I will be airing live performances from some of my favorite people to work with over the past 8 years for both the Bear events at Parliament House and at Bear Bust. At 8 p.m., this is the only ticketed event for the weekend, and this is the Varla Jean Merman digital show, Bear With Me. I watched it earlier to make sure that there were no technical issues, and it was fantastic. If you have never seen Varla Jean Merman perform, shame on you, but this is your chance. If you have seen Varla Jean Merman live before, then you know that she puts on one hell of a show, and that you probably will not get to see her again for only $10. So go check out the ticket site. That is bearwithvarla.eventbee.com. bearwithvarla.eventbee.com. Tickets are only $10. Plus, as an added bonus for purchasing a ticket, you will get an on-demand viewing. So you can you don't have to watch it tonight when it premieres at 8 p.m., but you can. We'll be watching it live at 8 o'clock, but your link will also be good for 7 days. So you can watch it or rewatch it whenever you would like over the next week. But that ticket is only $10 at bearwithvarla.eventbee.com. After that show, we are going to switch over to our digital dance party. We have got DJs Rob Moore from Jacksonville, Daniel Barrero from Orlando, Captain Kirk from Orlando, Neon the Glow-Go Bear from Atlanta, and Moose from Atlanta. All have contributed sets to tonight's dance party. So that will be kicking off at 9 o'clock Eastern, and will actually go until about 2 o'clock a.m. I ended up getting a little bit more than I bargained for, which I love, because I love to be able to share that with all of you. So that's going to be from 9 until about 2 a.m. on the Twitch channel. And then tomorrow we've got a quarantine dance party with Captain Kirk at 4 p.m. Eastern. We're going to do a second digital drag show with new and different performances from Asia, Beyoncé, Chantel, KK, and more. At 7 o'clock, Bryce Quartz is going to be joining me. We've got some concert footage or some performance footage that he's going to be showing, as well as premiering some sneak peeks of music that he is working on. At 8 p.m. Eastern, we have our first and hopefully only Mix Digital Bear Bust contest. It is mixed because we opened it up to anybody and everybody that wanted to be a part of the contest. We have a couple of great contestants that have submitted their videos for that, and that would be judged with our special guest judges, Tom Goss, the musician and artist, probably most known for his song Bears, but recently has put out some great music, including Amsterdam with Nokia. He had his song Nerdy Bear that came out during quarantine. Lots of great stuff from Tom Goss, a longtime friend of mine, and love him dearly. So he'll be one of our guest judges. Gary Wasden from the Leather Archives and Museum here in Chicago will be our second judge. And then Michelle Bone Woods, the owner of the National Miss Bearded Empress pageant, will be our third judge. So coming out tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern, it's the Mixed Digital Bear Bust contest. We'll crown our first ever Mixed Digital Bear Bust. And hopefully, I don't say this because I don't want to do it again, but hopefully it'll be the only time we have to do a digital online contest, because hopefully next year we'll be back partying it up at the Parliament House in Orlando, Florida, where I will get to celebrate and have a good time with all of you guys and gals and whomever and however you identify, because we want anybody and everybody to feel welcome and comfortable. And we've had just about every gamut of the spectrum be a part of our event, and it's been a great time. All right, I'm gonna let our announcer voice give you all the room code again.
Room code? You got it. OTWJ.
OTWJ. Let's see, we've got some viewers out there. Hi, how are you? If you're out there watching, say hey in the comments. We're streaming to the Bears in the City Facebook page. We're streaming to the Bear Bust Facebook page. We're streaming to the Bears in the City YouTube channel. We're streaming to the Bears in the City Twitch channel. We're going to play some games. I'm going to be hanging out with y'all for a little while here. I don't know why some of this stuff happened the way that it did. Anywho. Oh, goodness. I love it. I love it. This is the most fun of most fun part of the year for me is always this weekend, our Bear Bust weekend, and that's because I get to spend it with so many people that have become basically become like family to me. I took over Bear Bust 6 years ago as being the person in charge and running and planning and organizing and running around like a chicken with my head cut off. And to kind of, I'd been going for a few years before that. My first time actually, I think, really kind of stepping foot at a gay event was Bear Bust. So it was 13 or 14 years ago. So that would have been close to Bear Bust 16 at the Parliament House when the Bears of Central Florida were organizing and running it. I was here on vacation, I was there on vacation because it was my birthday a couple days prior to that. And it was just about the end of my trip, and I kind of snuck myself over because, you know, still really wasn't comfortable being out and about at gay venues. And I went over to the Parliament House, and Bear Bust was going on, and just kind of meandered around, really didn't talk to anybody, and I made a couple of friends that those first one or two times that I was here. You know, I was there in Florida for that weekend, and then when I moved down to Florida 12 years ago, I don't think I did much with that Bear Bust. I think I was there for a little bit, but again, just kind of was dipping my toes into the scene. I was a much younger bear at that time, and about 11 years ago was, I think, my first Bear Bust that I went to, and like I was there. I went to it fully, and that's when it had moved to the Clarendon Resort on 192, It's now I think called the Flamingo, and it had a water park, and it was crazy. It was a lot of fun, but it was the first time that I went to and really just kind of like I went to an event, and that was Bear Bust, and I met some amazing people that honestly have become real good and true friends that I still some I talk to all the time, some I don't, and some I know that no matter what happens, whenever we chat, it's just like old times. So yeah, so that's my experience kind of joining into Bear Bust, and then I was part of the Bears of Central Florida for a short time, but I was still friends with a lot of the Bears that were in and running the Bears of Central Florida all the way up until it ended in 2012, I believe it was. And that's when the Parliament House took over the rights to the event and took over the event. And I helped out in little bits and pieces here and there that year and the next year. Because I was working at the Parliament House at that time, but I was still kind of new to all of this. I had just come out of a retail world and had started Bears in the City back in 2012. So when Bear Bust 24 was coming up, I had by that point taken over running the rest of the Bear events at Parliament House and decided, hey, I'm going to just go ahead and say, if you need me to do this, I'm going to do this. And Tim Calandrino, who was the manager at the time, said, go for it. And the rest is history. We're now sitting here 6 years later, and I organize, I put together, I do the planning, and get the volunteers organized, and then run around like a crazy man for 4 days while the event's going on, and a few days before and after when the event isn't going on. And it's one of the proudest things that I do every year, because not only are we continuing the tradition of Bear Bust, which, if I'm not mistaken, is the longest running bear event in the United States. About that much less stressful. Partially only because of the length of time I had to put it together. But I not only do we bring together, not only do we continue the legacy, we bring together bears from all over the United States and the world, and we give back. You know, when we do this in person, we always donate a portion of our Run Pass sales to charity. So, you know, it's kind of weird to not have all of that aspect with everything this year. Again, this is really being done as a labor of love, and to make sure that we didn't have a year without a Bear Bust. Kind of like a year without a Santa Claus, except for a year. Wait, I mean Santa, probably. And probably could see Santa at Bear Bust. So hey, I mean, it all kind of works together. But yeah, so I'm really just filling up time by giving my history and my story. If you want to chime in with your Bear Bust memories, please feel free to do so in the comments. If you would like to play along with our games, go to jackbox.tv, jackbox.tv. I'll make this a little bigger on the screen for y'all. Maybe that'll help. And then enter the room code OTWJ. OTWJ is the room code. Year without it's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown on broadcast TV. I know, that's so weird. So I think Apple TV is the one that has the rights to it now, and it's just so bizarre. Pretty soon, you know, we're not going to have TBS running 24 hours of A Christmas Story on Christmas Eve. If that ever happens, I'm pretty sure at that point the world is ending. That's just going to be my hot take on it. But we'll see. Hopefully we don't have to worry about that anytime in the near future. But yeah, so we're just gonna hang out here. If you guys out there watching have a request for a game from the Jackbox Party Packs, shoot it into the comments. As long as it's one that works well-ish with the delay for streaming, then we can play it. I also, as part of digital game night on Wednesday nights, we also play Use Your Words, which is similar in construct to the Jackbox games. It's through a different site, but it's pretty cool, and it has a couple of different rounds. You play 2 rounds of the same 3 games, and then there's a lightning, like, Family Feud survey says type of round. But yeah, so I am I'm just going to be here chatting with y'all, chilling with y'all. Don't forget, tonight I'm going to put the we've got Varla Jean Merman performing a one-woman show that she did especially for Bear Bust, Digital Bear Bust 2020, aka Bear Bust 30, because technically it's the 30th year, so next year won't really be 30, but we're still going to celebrate it like it's the 30th anniversary. So that's at 8 p.m. It premieres at 8 p.m. Eastern. Your ticket will get you on-demand viewing for 7 days. So go check that out. Get your tickets now. Only $10. You probably will never get to see Varla Jean Merman do a show for $10 again once the pandemic is over. So go grab that ticket. On-demand viewing for 7 days. So if you are not going to be around a little bit later, or you're going to something like, let's say, the Rocky Horror Picture Show at Parliament House tonight, you can still purchase your ticket and at bearwithvarla.eventbrite.com, and then come home later tonight and watch it, or curl up on your couch tomorrow and prepare to laugh your booty off. It's gonna be a lot of fun. But we're still looking to play some games. So if you would like to, I'm gonna take that off the screen for right now. No, that's that. Put me on the screen, just my face. If you want to share some memories about Bear Bust, you want to share some memories about your week, your day, your month, your year, you want to say a few words of fun and encouragement, whatever you want to do, pop it into the comments. I have the comments from all of the streaming locations funneling in to me right over here, so I can see and read them, whether you are on the Bears in the City Facebook page, the Bear Bust Facebook page, or the Bears in the City YouTube, or the Bears in the City Twitch channel, which twitch.tv/bearsinthecity is going to be your main source of all things Digital Bear Bust 2020. The link for the Varla Jean Merman's show will be going out in just a short little bit. Sorry, trying to take care of something right quick. Back over to y'all. Okay, sorry. It's the fun part of trying to do like 14 things at one time, is that your computer sits there and says, no ma'am, no, you're going to do this when I tell you you can do this. If you would like to play along with our games, head over to jackbox.tv. There's jackbox.tv. Bum, bum, bum. My keyboard is making noises when I press certain buttons now, and I don't quite know how that happens or why it happens. If anybody out there is watching knows why when I hit my shift key it makes a little beeping noise, feel free to let me know. Send me a message. Anything. Just give me a heads up. Not banners, not banners. You would think by the amount of times that I've been on StreamYard and I've been streaming to multiple platforms that I would have gotten it down without any incident, but no. Just a quick reminder of what we've got going on today. So we are currently doing our digital game afternoon with me. After we are done here, we are going to switch over and do our digital drag show. We've got performances from Asia, Beyoncé, Chantel Roche, KK Lavelle, and more coming at you. At 7 o'clock, we are either going to have a performance from Glenn Stewart, if we're able to get everything sorted out tech-wise. If not, then I will be playing performances from some of my favorite musicians that I've worked with. That were kind enough to put together musical sets for the Bears in the City 8th anniversary. That was my first ever live stream, and I know there were some issues with volume and things not going over exactly right. So I would love to be able to share those with y'all again, because these are some amazing performers, and it'd be nice to be able to share those with you guys. And then at 9 o'clock Eastern, we have our first ever digital dance party. Just over 5 hours of music from DJ Daniel Barrero, DJ Neon the Glow Bear, DJ Captain Kirk, DJ Moose, and DJ Rob Moore. Hit escape. D Tony, it's still doing it though. Oh, wait, what happened? What did it? Oh, that's well. If I hit Shift and Escape, it brings up the task manager. I never knew that shortcut. Yeah, it's still doing it, D Tony. That's sad. I don't know what's going on there, but I appreciate you you chiming in with some help there. Tomorrow we've got our quarantine dance party with Captain Kirk at 4 p.m. Eastern. 6 o'clock we're going to do a different digital drag show featuring Asia, Beyoncé, Chantel, KK, and more. 7 o'clock, Bryce Quartz is going to be joining us with a performance and showcasing some sneak peeks of new music. And then again, 9 p.m., we do our digital dance party. Back on the screen. I know, D Tony, but I appreciate you you wanting to pitch in and try to help. It is very much appreciated. We're still looking to play some games here. I always get made fun of for podcasting when I host events. Yeah. See, so D Tony over here is saying that it seems like I've activated an alternate screen where it doesn't understand what I'm doing and it keeps wanting to ding. And I think you might be right. And I think I've done this before, and it was something with ooh, I think I got it to stop. I held down Alt and then pressed the Shift key. I think I did something earlier where I might have pressed them together by mistake and something had happened, and now it is not dinging anymore. There is no little beep in my ear when I hit the Shift key. Although now I keep on pressing it, so now it's asking me about sticky keys. No, I do not want sticky keys on. Thank you. But I appreciate your input, and see, with that, it led to me being able to figure this out. So I appreciate you, D Tony. If you would like to play our reindeer games, I don't know if that's really the way to put it. Head over to jackbox.tv. I don't know if the link is going to work that way, but I'm going to put it into the comments. Either which way, OTWJ is the room code for this game. But yeah, so when I host karaoke, or when I hosted karaoke, there'd be times where after I would sing and I would be doing my chatter with the audience, or sometimes just even when I was sitting behind the computer, it's all the loop stuck in my keyboard. Senor Glogo Bear, rude. I'm not even gonna say anything else. It's just rude. And there's no lube stuck in my keyboard. I don't use lube. Anyway, anywho, but yeah, so I tend to ramble on and tell stories, and I've been on more than one occasion poked fun at about podcasting while hosting. So I don't want there to be dead air in this visual live streaming format. So that is why I am chattering away and telling y'all stories. Um, and yeah, I love it. So since Neon the Glogo Bear has entered the chat on the Twitch side, I'm going to give a shout out to him. No, no, I don't, Kit. I mean, not by myself. I'll put it that way. Um, uh, but since Glogo Bear has entered the chat on the Twitch side tonight, you'll be able to hear and see him. He did a video set. You'll be able to see him around 10 o'clock when Eastern, 10 o'clock on the Twitch side, as he spins the beats for you. So at 9 o'clock, I forget who. Oh, DJ Daniel Barrero kicks it off. Okay, so I've got the screen up here. I'm trying to get everything set up and organized, so that way I don't run into any issues later. So our first hour is DJ Daniel Barrero. Our second hour is Neon the Glogo Bear. Hour 3 is DJ Captain Kirk. Hour 4 is DJ Moose. And then hour 5 and closing it out is DJ Rob Moore. So 9 o'clock, you'll hear Daniel. 10 o'clock, you'll hear Neon. 11 o'clock, you'll hear Kirk. Midnight, you will hear Moose. And at 1 a.m. Eastern, you will hear Rob Moore. Yes, see you act the ham. Yes. I was watching some of it, and I caught towards the end, and I was giggling my behind off, Neon, and I thought it was adorable. So be sure to check out all of that phenomenalness that is our digital dance party tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern on our Twitch channel. And yeah, so I will. I mean, it's always been open, but I will open up the comments for questions. If you want to, I will do an Ask Me Anything type of segment where the sake was flowing. I could tell, and it made it so adorable and so fun. I can't wait for everybody else to get to watch it tonight. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so we'll do an Ask Me Anything. If you have a question you want to ask about anything, whether it's about me, it's about Bear Bust, it's about Bears in the City, it's about these Jackbox party games that we haven't been playing yet. If it's asking about my thumb that got caught in my car door and my nail is slowly but surely separating and coming off, whatever you want to ask me about, I'm all ears, I'm all eyes, I'm all answers. So yeah, feel free to ask me anything. 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 All right. All by myself. Don't want to be all by myself anymore. All right. Do one more thing over here real quick. Wait, excuse me. There we go. Nope. Trying to do one too many things at the same time has made my computer go all sorts of wonky and get very slow. But hey, making it all work. Okay, so D Tony asking about the mixed bear bust contest tomorrow. Okay. So technically entries are closed. However, if you would like to join and you can get me your videos by the end of tonight, then I have no problem with adding another contestant into the mix. So the way the contest is going to roll, D Tony, and for everybody else watching, um, there are three categories. There is a presentation of yourself talking about why you wanted to enter the contest, and what winning the first ever mix Bare Bust Digital Bare Bust 2020 title would mean to you. Second category is um, feeling yourself. How do you feel sexy? And it's putting together a little video of you. It could be a little strip tease. It could be whatever is empowering you to feel sexy. And then the third and final category is a lip sync performance. And that is to a song that I will send you the clip of. So I am just waiting a second for this to load, because then I'm going to put I will put the Mix Bare Bust contest form into the chat here in just a second, D Tony. And if you would like to, if you think that you can get those videos, the videos are 2 minutes for the introduction, 2 minutes for the feeling yourself, show up your sexy, and 2.5 minutes for the lip sync. The lip sync song is 2 minutes, so I give you about an extra 30 seconds to be able to kind of have your own little flair or intro or have an outro or something. But it can be up to yeah. All the information is going to be on this Google Doc form that is now, the link is now in the chat, D Tony. So if you think that you want to take part and you can get those videos to me tonight, as soon as I have your email address in the form, I will send you an email with that with the song clip, so that way you could do those videos, and then just get them to me tonight. And that way I can make sure that all the videos are set and able to be queued up tomorrow for the contest. Okay, hey, listen, that's why, to see somebody that is expressing interest, that's why I don't want to say no to anything like that, but I want to make sure that that you know the parameters of what we've got time wise. And hey, if you can get them done, I would love to have you as part of the contest, D Tony. This year when I decided to do it, I was like, okay, I was inspired by the Miss Quarantine Comedy Queen pageant that my good friends April Fresh and Addison Taylor put together, the owners of the National Miss Comedy Queen pageant. And oh, okay, get back to work for a bit. We'll see you later, D Tony. I'll be here all night. But they did a fantastic job with it, and seeing it all kind of work the way that it did, and making sure that there's time limits and all of these things. I was like, okay, let's try this. And the submissions that I've received already, I have not watched any of them yet. I'm not a judge. I've played them to make sure that they work, but I haven't sat there and watched all of them. But our judges will get to watch through the contestants' performances in these categories. They will judge them fairly and accordingly, and we'll have a winner. And the fact that people were excited to want to take part and be a part of something like this, especially with such short notice. We didn't put this out until I think we had about a week for our contestants to be able to submit their videos. So the fact that this was even able to kind of be put together and happen really kind of makes me excited that to see how this all plays out tomorrow night. Gotta have my caffeine to keep me going for these next 7 hours, and all of that fun stuff. We got that. Let me close out some of these tabs. All right. Don't forget, y'all, I'm going to go through this since we haven't had anybody join in our games. I really do feel like I'm a bear bust with someone doing this and not having enough players for our games. Um, Feel free to throw comments, questions, share stories, memories of Bear Bust past, as we celebrate the 30 years since the inception. It's amazing to me to see Bear Bust, 30 years later, to be where it's at and to be a part of it, to be the one that gets to kind of organize and put things together for the event. It really is a huge. It's very special for me. But yeah, for those that do you want to play the games, if Quiplash isn't your thing, but you know a different Jackbox party game that you would like to play, throw it into the chat. I just took the screen out for a moment as I'm trying to get some some stuff taken care of on this side, because it was not working the way that I had anticipated, and I lost the encoding because there was so much going on my computer at one time. I was trying to get everything done as early as possible, and you know how that works out. Doesn't always work out that well. So yeah. So trying to get a couple of things taken care of and done for some of our upcoming events this evening, and make sure that they are easy enough to be able to I might be able to do it that way. No, that it. Anywho, what's going on, everybody out there? Hope you guys are having a great Saturday. We are celebrating 30 years of Bear Bust here with you, even if it is in a digital capacity. We wanted to do this. I wanted to do this to be able to still celebrate such a special event and a special occasion with as many people as I could, even virtually. So yeah. I know not every part of this weekend is everyone's cup of tea. I know that's pretty much how this all works, even when we're all in person and doing this together. I know that there are events and things that are more enticing to others, or more enticing than other events to some people out there. So I figured, hey, why not? I have fun doing digital game night I was doing it Monday nights and Wednesday nights, but my work schedule kind of made it a bit tougher to deal with 2 nights of digital game night. So we switched to just Wednesdays. Usually I've got my my partner in crime, my co-host extraordinaire, Chrissy, who is my co-host on Wednesday nights. He's been doing Orlando game night at the Bear Den at the Parliament House for on Monday nights now. So we found a way to be able to kind of do it all, mix it all up, have fun with it. But yeah, so if you want to join in, you can go to jackbox.tv. That's JACKBOX.tv. Open up another tab or grab another device, and you're going to use room code OTWJ. Oh, and Neon is saying that watching him make a fool of himself is something that everyone should enjoy. I know they will. The one thing that I will say pretty confidently in all of this is that the music has been pretty well received universally. All of the DJs that have worked for me at Bear Bust, that have been a part of Bear Bust, that are part of the Bear Bust family, all do an amazing job. Which is why we bring them back. Some DJs come back more frequently than others. A lot of times they're the more local ones, and it's quicker and easier to get them there. But Neon is a longtime friend, and I think one of the first people I ever hired that I ever hired for Bear Bust when I took over Bear Bust in 2014. Oh, DJ Moose has joined the chat. Take your shirt off. I would be surprised, Moose, if he he's actually wearing a shirt. I would be more surprised about that, Moose. DJ Moose. And yes, don't we all love Rob Moore? Rob is a great guy. Honestly, I don't think I can say anything bad about any DJ that I've worked with on a professional level. They all bring it to the party every single time. Y'all are cracking me up. I love it. But yeah, throw some comments in there. Start talking amongst yourselves in the Twitch chat. Ask some questions, share memories. You're in a hot tub. So yep, that makes sense. Makes absolute sense that there is no shirt. Should we stream you in, Neon? Do you want to come to the not wearing anything. So would you definitely like to come into the chat now? I can send you a link. You can join the stream live from the hot tub. That would probably get the viewership going. I'm just saying. But yeah, y'all have sat here and I'm sure that not everybody has been here the entire hour, but for the last hour, I've just gotten to chat and tell stories and do all of that. I bet you're naked under those bubbles. Oh, my DJs are going crazy. I love it. Quick heads up on what we've got going on today. Here's our lineup of what we've got going on for the Digital Bear Bust 2020. 6 p.m. Eastern, we have our first digital drag show featuring Asia, Bearance, Chantel, KK, and more. At 7 o'clock, we're going to have a musical performance for you. Whether it's Glenn Stewart or not, that's still to be determined. But if not, you're going to get to see performances from Chasing Jonah. You'll get some videos from Paul Middleton and more. These are people that have either worked with me at Bear Bust or worked with me at other Bear events that I've run at the Parliament House. At 8 p.m., we have Varla Jean Merman in Bear With Me. It is our only ticketed event of Bear Bust Weekend, Digital Bear Bust Weekend. You go to bearwithvarla.eventb.com. Tickets are only $10, and you get to watch on demand for 7 days. So I'm going to put that link into the chat again, in case you weren't here earlier and you did not get a chance to click the link and go buy your ticket. That is going to be a separate link. I will be emailing out the link for that premiere at 8 p.m. tonight. Again, once you get that email with the link, you are good to go for 7 days starting tonight at 8 p.m. And then at 9 o'clock Eastern, we have our first ever digital dance party. Remember, at 9 o'clock, we're going to kick off with DJ Daniel Barrero. 10 o'clock, you'll be seeing and hearing the tunes from Neon the Glow-Go Bear. At 11, you get DJ Captain Kirk with his music video, his video mix. At midnight, DJ Moose will be spinning for you. And then at 1 a.m., DJ Rob Moore will close out the night with his set. So go check that out. Again, here is the image for Varla Jean Merman in Bear With Me. It's a one of a kind. I'm telling you, it's not your normal Varla Jean Merman show. But it is just as funny. It is just as poignant. It is just as incredible as any Varla Jean Merman show out there. Um, I got to see it earlier, and it was fantastic. I've seen Varla Jean Merman 6, 7 times now, maybe more than that, between Provincetown and Orlando for different events. Bear Bust, 25 came down and did a show for a novice project for one of the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence. Every single time, it has been absolutely worth the money. And I will just say this: you will probably never, ever, ever get to see a Varla Jean Merman show for $10 ever again. Complete with songs, parodies, videos, the whole nine. You don't get that, theater experience necessarily, but you get to watch this show from the comfort of your very own home, and you get access to it for 7 full days. So premiering tonight at 8 p.m. Go buy your ticket at bearwithvarla.eventbrite.com. Yeah, so that's what's going on today. I'm still over here. Nobody has joined the game yet. It's all right. I wanted to be here. I'm enjoying the chat. I'm enjoying sharing stories with those of you that are here. I'm going to take that out of the screen again. I'm just going to be here. I'm going to have a little sip of my soda. Keep myself hydrated, although soda doesn't hydrate you, but you know what I mean. Keep the throat lubricated, so that way I can keep talking to y'all while we are here. But by all means, please ask questions, share a story, share comments, throw shade, like Moose and Neon are slightly doing to each other over there. If in the Twitch chat, if you would like to play, then you can head over to jackbox.tv and get yourself a username, and then the room code is OTWJ for this game. OTWJ. OTWJ. I hope everybody out there is staying safe as possible, as sane as possible. I know the world is nuts right now between COVID, between the election, between just 2020 in general. This year has done a lot. It's challenged a lot of us in many ways that we probably did not expect nor think was possible. And I know for a fact that a lot of you all out there have stepped up and risen to the occasion. So that is a huge thing, and a huge thing to be proud of. And for those of you that are still out there struggling, know that you're not alone. Reach out, talk to people, just find somebody, get things off your chest. Don't let it build up and bubble up inside of you, because that's probably the worst thing that you can do. I speak from experience with a lot of things. This week has been extremely difficult for me for a number of reasons. And I kind of just try to shoulder the burden myself for most of the week. And it wasn't until I actually kind of broke down and had a conversation with somebody to really share my burden. They can't take it from me. They can't fix everything, but it definitely changed things. And it sadly, work-wise, didn't happen early enough in the week. So I had a pretty rough week at work, but I'm here now. I am as sane as I can be. I'm as healthy as I can be, and I am here celebrating 30 years of Bear Bust with you all out there. I'm staring at my camera. I was gonna say I'm staring at a screen. No game players on it, but I'm really just staring at my camera because my camera's up higher. So I can't. If I look down at my screen, then I'm looking right there. Neon joined the game. I love it. Love it. All right, who else is out there? Who else is out there that's gonna join? Ooh, you have to pick. See, okay, so this is the first time that I'm playing any of these games. I'm gonna hop in too, just for funsies. But oh, I love it. A picture of my little girl, my little pupper girl, watching the stream. I'm gonna join in. Kit, you said you were gonna be able to. You were gonna hop into the game. Where'd you go, Kit? Ooh, who do I want to be? What character do I want to be? I'm gonna be this one. Let's get a couple more people into this game. That way maybe I can stop talking for a little while. Y'all don't have to hear my voice for the next, 40-ish minutes. We can enjoy some of the game chattering with us. If you would like to play, go over to jackbox.tv. And you're going to use room code OTWJ. I think Neon just entered the game so that way I could stop talking. Not mad about it. Not mad about it. Neon, how is your cabin in the woods getaway? You told me that you were jaunting off with Chris the Wolf, I believe. I'm hoping he's there too, and that you didn't just escape the city to spend a weekend away from him. How's your cabin in the woods? You're obviously enjoying yourself enough to be in a hot tub, but I hope that the rest of your weekend getaway is going well so far. I know it's only 5 o'clock on Saturday. So I don't know if you went up there yesterday or not, but or maybe longer. I don't know your life all that well.
Put in this room code to play. OTWJ.
Oh, it's been a nice change. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear it. It always I always get a little weirded out when people take crazy trips away during all of this. But you bought some art. I love it. But I love when people, kind of get out into the country, into nature, or go take a little, kind of secluded getaway during all this. It's a great time to do it with everything that's going on. Drank some drink. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I might need to drink some drink a little bit later tonight. It's still a little too early for me. I can't be wasted while having to make sure videos get played. So, Kid Pop, where you at, buddy? Kid Pop was in here like an hour ago saying, I'll be able to play in a minute. And then only came back when he heard talk about lube, and then disappeared again. Moose, are you still in the? Are you still watching? You still in the chat, or did Moose bounce away for a little while? See, it's just awkward if I just sit here silently, so I'm gonna continue to talk until we play this game. For those of you out there that are tuning in and watching right now, join us in some Quiplash 3. Go to jackbox.tv. That's JACKBOX.tv, and then enter the room code OTWJ. OTWJ. And join us in some Quiplash. I would love to play one game. Like, I'm not asking for, an entire, play every single game in all 7 party packs until, you know, we can't take it no more. But one game would be nice. One game would be nice. And I'm pretty sure we can't play with 2 players because then it would just be nobody voting for anything. Oh, the Rona, she got me. Just kidding, not the Rona. Ooh. It's the dry, dusty air from having haven't had my heat on. It's the first time in a long time that I've had to put my heat on, and I kind of love it, except that it dries you the fuck out between your voice, my hands. My hands are so dry, and I'm losing a nail. For those of you that are part of the Digital Game Night crew, you know that about a month or so ago, I slammed my finger in my car door, and it's been I thought I was going to be okay, and that I wasn't going to lose my nail. My nail a couple of days ago said, "Haha, you thought wrong," and it is now going through the process of pretty much dying on my finger. So sooner rather than later, I will not have a nail, I'm assuming. I don't know how these things work. Hopefully it will start growing back fast, because I don't really feel like not having a nail. You know, that's just weird. And I don't know if I approve of it. Not that I have any say in the matter. Oh. Wow, you would think that I had been drinking already. But nope, I've just been talking for the last hour and 10 minutes, and I'm running out of things to talk about. So for those of you out there watching, if you would like to play along, let's play a game. Not in a creepy, you know, jigsaw/saw way, but in a Jackbox party pack way. Head over to jackbox.tv, enter in the room code OTWJ. OTWJ is the room code. Jackbox.tv is the website for you to play along. I see people watching. I see you watching. Why not pop into the chat, say hello, let me know where you're watching from, what platform you're watching on. I think Facebook might just tell me Facebook. It doesn't tell me which of the pages. And then YouTube and Twitch have their own little icons. But yeah, I don't think it tells me. But let me know where you're watching from, what platform, or you know, what state or city you're in, and then hop in to the game, and then you can play with Neon and myself in a little Quiplash 3. I clicked on the right thing the first time this time around. For those of you on the Facebook side, head over to twitch.tv/BearsInTheCity, and that's where we're going to be streaming just about everything tonight. Facebook is only going to be for this, because with the music stuff, they tend to get a little ridiculous about it, so we're not streaming it to our Facebook after this event ends. But head over to twitch.tv/BearsInTheCity, and then sign up for an account if you don't have one already. It only takes about a minute or two. You can actually even just sign in with your Google account if you have one of those, and then hit the follow button. It'll give you a little heads up, let you know when we are live, because this is what we have going on for you today. Today we've got, after Digital Game Night afternoon, whatever you want to call us, we've got a digital drag show featuring Asia Lee Kincaid, Verance Bear, Chantal Roche, KK Lavelle, and more. At 7 o'clock, we are going to be bringing you music. It might be Glenn Stewart, but as we inch closer and closer to that 7 p.m. Eastern time, I don't think that's going to happen, but I will be playing live music for you from some of my favorite independent artists who I've worked with over the past few years. These would be encore performances from our Bears in the City 8th anniversary digital get down that took place a little earlier in the year. At 8 o'clock Eastern, we have the premiere of Varla Jean Merman, Bear With Me. This is our only ticketed event of the weekend. Everything else that we are doing is free for you guys to enjoy. But if you would like to watch Varla Jean Merman in a one-of-a-kind, one-woman show, that is absolutely fantastic. I say this knowing it is because I watched it earlier. It's amazing. $10 is the cost of the ticket at bearwithvarla.eventbrite.com. And as an added bonus, you will get 7 days of on-demand viewing. So even if you are not going to be around to watch it tonight when it premieres at 8, you can watch it anytime over the following 7 days with the link that you will receive via email. And then at 9 o'clock, we're going to be on Twitch with our first ever digital dance party featuring DJ Captain Kirk, DJ Daniel Barrero, Neon the Glogo Bear, DJ Moose, and DJ Rob Moore. Tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, we're going to have our Quarantine dance with Captain Kirk. At 6 p.m., we're going to have an all-new digital drag show featuring Asia, Beronte, Chantel, KK, and more. At 7 o'clock, Bryce Quartz will join me. We've got some performance footage that we're going to be airing, as well as sneak previewing some of his upcoming music. At 8 o'clock, we have the Mix Digital Bear Bus Contest featuring our guest judges Tom Goss, Gary Wasden of the Leather Archives and Museum here in Chicago, and Michelle Bone Woods, the owner of the National Miss Bearded Empress pageant. And then again at 9 p.m., we will have our digital dance party on Twitch. So make sure that you join us for all of that fun over on twitch.tv. Bum, 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 bum. I'm just looking for like 2 more players, and then we can play this game. I can stop talking for a little bit, and then you know, you don't have to hear me talk for a little bit. Otherwise, it's just really awkward if I sit here and just stare into the camera and don't speak. So I'm just saying, if you don't want to play the game, no worries. Throw a question, a comment, an epiphany, a revelation, throw some shade, whatever you want to, into the comment section, and I will read and answer, or have some fun with whatever you put into the comments. Oh, so sorry. So this is what happens when I talk for this long in a row. Bum 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 bum. Oh, and I just realized that apparently the ticketing had closed. So if you were trying to get a ticket for Varla and it came back saying that it was closed or that it wasn't coming up, I actually just fixed that. I meant to do that earlier, but tickets are back open for Varla Jean Merman. Bear with me tonight at 8 p.m. premiering at 8 p.m. Oh, yeah. There we go. All right, well, these got 3 players. At least got 3 players. Brian's over there saying, "Please stop talking." See, he deals with this with our podcast. Flame On. Available at flameonshow.com on all streaming platforms. Oh, I heard the sound and I thought somebody else had joined in, and then realized, oh no, that's just you have to choose your avatar for it. Alright, you know what? This is going to be ridiculous, but it'll be interesting. Neon, do me a favor. Hit everybody's in. And let me stop talking for a bit, and the 3 of us will play this game and see how this goes. I think Neon fell asleep. Battery's having some fun in that hot tub. Neon! Hit everybody's in.
Hello, this is Quiplash 3, The End Times. My name's Schmitty, and I provide something of a concierge service for a price. Let's kick it off with round 1. 2 prompts will show up on your device. Answer them however the mood strikes. You'll go head-to-head against someone else's clever answer, and everybody else will decide which one they like better. You're going to get points based on the percentage of votes you get, so don't hold back. Let's do this. Let us set sail with Who is God's Understudy? Okay, choose away.
Lucifer or Betty White? I think I'm the only one that gets the vote. Move on. This is very
All
odd
right,
with
check this
3
out.
players only.
What toddlers would buy if they had mad cash? Time to pick the one you like best.
A better future or bitches and hoes?
Next we have No Shirt, No Shoes, No Blank, No Service.
Aww.
Okay, let's not dwell on round 1 anymore. Let's see your scores.
Up, 2-way tie.
Get yourselves ready, because round 2 takes no prisoners. Double the points, double the anxiety.
I love it. Neon's putting some thought into these answers. that or the bubbles are tickling him. He's getting excited from it.
Time's almost up. Use a safety quip if you're stuck. And that's time. Okay, here's where the fun starts. Prompt number 1 is name for a truly insufferable morning radio show. Punch in your vote.
Pat DeBear presents Morning Joe or Fox Morning News with Donald. Rude.
And next, the only thing worse than watching blank is watching it in slow motion. Okay, choose your favorite.
2020 or Trump speak.
Let's see how they handle the worst thing someone could place on your chest before shutting your burial casket. Winning by default is still winning, you know? Was round 2 as good for you as it was for me? Let's find out.
Hey, I got some points. I'm excited.
Welcome to Riplash, a final chance to make a splash. I'll be sending each of you a prompt that needs 3 separate responses. Okay, player 2 looks a little freaked, but you'll do great. And seeing how we have an odd number game, you'll be going against me. Crazy, right?
We got 2 players in the audience, so we get to play another game after this. All right, I'm excited. Hello out there to all of y'all watching. Christopher Piazza. WoW is right. I'm pretty sure I know where you started watching. But yes, WoW. WoW is correct.
Tick-tock, time's almost up.
I think Neon might have fallen asleep in that hot tub.
Are you ready for magic?
Oh no, he did wake up. Okay, good.
The top 3 things overheard at nude workplaces. Now it gets real. Pick your favorite.
Look at the size of that thing. Did you wipe the seat? Did you want the S? You can't borrow my chair. Turn up the heat. How did you steal a stapler? All right, get some audience votes in here too. I love it. Oh, the audience went for Schmitty. Look at that.
Well, can't win them all, I guess. 3 things that'll put you right to sleep.
a warm tea, a cozy blanket, chloroform, or echoes
And now
with
it's
John
time to
DiLiberto
vote for your favorite.
during a pledge drive. Well, thank you, audience.
Great job. Now let's see what that did to the final scores.
Oh, my sad guy got happy for a second. I'll take that as my prize for talking for the last hour and change. Oh, that was fun. All right, we got some new people watching. Hello, hello, hello. I'm Pat DeBear. If you do not know who I am the event organizer for Bear Bust. And this is, I also run Bears in the City. This is our digital Bear Bust weekend. Since we can't be together in person doing a large event, I wanted to have some fun with you know, being able to celebrate without having to take any safety risks. So that was all right. Go get some dinner. It was fun having you over here for a bit, Mr. Logo Bear. Neon, if you're nasty. You can catch Neon's set at 10 p.m. tonight on our Twitch channel as part of our digital dance party. But yeah, we've got a lot going on today. We are doing our digital game night in the afternoon. Here's a little rundown of our schedule for today. For those of you just joining us, it's taking a second. Don't mind it. Come on. Come on. My mouse has been funny. My batteries are dying. So after we are done here in just about a half an hour, we're going to have our first digital drag show of the weekend featuring Asia Lee Kincaid, Bearance Bear, Chantel Roche, KK Lavelle, and some surprises as well. After that, at 7 o'clock, we are going to have we're going to have musical performances. Aside from me being on your screen, not much of this is happening live. We try to pre-tape everything to make sure that all of our there are no technical issues. But even with that being said, Glenn, I don't think we're going to be able to get that running on time. So I will be showcasing some performances that were done earlier this year by some of my favorite artists that I've worked with at Bear Bust Past and at other Bear events at the Parliament House in Orlando, Florida. At 8 p.m., we have the premiere of Varla Jean Merman in her one-woman show, Bear With Me. That is our only ticketed event of the weekend. It is a $10 ticket, but as an extra added bonus for that ticket, you get on-demand access to it for 7 days. Here's a little bit bigger version of that. You can go get your ticket now at bearwithvarla.eventb.com. It is a fantastic show. It is funny. It's insightful. It's new and done just for this event. So you are getting a special, one-of-a-kind Varla Jean Merman show that you would not get to experience anywhere else for only $10. So I highly suggest getting a ticket and then finding a time over the next 7 days to watch it, because you will not be disappointed. Let me just tell you that. After Bear With Me, we have our digital dance party featuring Daniel Barrero, DJ Moose, Neon the Glogo Bear, Captain Kirk, and Rob Moore. That is from 9 until, it says on here 1, but it's actually going to be until about 2 a.m. And then tomorrow we have our quarantine dance with Captain Kirk at 4 p.m. Eastern. We have a new digital drag show at 6 p.m. featuring Asia, Beronte, Chantel, KK, and more. At 7 o'clock, Bryce Quartz is joining me for a performance and sneak peek at some music that he is putting out in the not too distant future. And at 8 o'clock, it's our first ever mixed digital Bear Bus contest featuring guest judges Tom Goss, Gary Wasden of the Leather Archives and Museum here in Chicago, and Michelle Bowen Woods, the owner of the National Miss Bearded Empress pageant. And then at 9 o'clock tomorrow night, it is our digital dance party again on Twitch. So go check that out. All right. I think it's probably the only other game that we play if we get some players into it. It's always my favorite game to play at Digital Game Night. I do this every Wednesday night. Where is the Wednesday one? Wednesday nights, Digital Game Night, hosted by myself and Chrissy Guy. We are sponsored by theaddisontaylor.com, or Addison Taylor, Swish Embassy, David J. Collins, author of Summerdale and Gay Bash, Bearskin, The Men's Room, and Scotty the Realtor with Greenhouse Realty. So my favorite game to play, and it's the one that we play at the end of every night for Digital Game Night, is Trivia Murder Party. So I'm going to get a room code. If you would like to play along, we just need a couple of players. Head over to jackbox.tv. Put that into the chat. So no matter where you're watching, if you're watching on one of our Facebook channels, the Bears in the City Facebook page, or the Bear Bust Facebook page, just know that this is the only event that we're going to be streaming to Facebook. After this, once I end this, after this game, we are switching over to off of Facebook entirely, just because it's really kind of hard to deal with the music copyrights and getting around that, even for entertainment purposes. So that's why we have gone with a Twitch stream, essentially. But I wanted to make sure that I got my face out in front of as many people as I could, especially early on at the start of today's streaming. So make sure if you don't have a Twitch account, it's super easy. All you have to do is go over to twitch.tv. It takes not even 2 minutes to get a Twitch account. And then all you have to do is follow Bears in the City. Or you don't have to follow us. I ask that you do, because following is always a great way to help us out. But by following twitch.tv/Bears in the City, and I'll put that into the chat. It'll look weird on the Twitch side, but it's easier for me to send it to every place at the same time. Once you follow us there, it'll give you notifications to let you know when we go live, so that way you can hop on and check out the dance party, or the drag show, or the quarantine dance tomorrow, whatever it is. The musical performances, it'll let you know when those all go live, because each one is separate. I have them set up that way, so that way each one of these, if you wanted to go back over the next week and watch them on Twitch, you can. But with that being said, I'm going to throw the room code in. Let's see if we can get some players into this game. QBWA is QBWA. So I'm gonna see if we can get some players into this game. Play one last game here. We have to play. It's my first. When we were playing Quiplash, that was my first time playing Party Pack 7. So it was entertaining. It's going to probably take me a little bit to get used to Thriplash. But, it's always kind of fun to see them spice up and change things up in these games. But this is an old standby. Trivia Murder Party 2 definitely was an improvement in certain areas from Trivia Murder Party. So it's nice to see that evolution at the Jackbox headquarters. I hope y'all are having a great Saturday out there. Thank you for tuning in, even if it's just a drive-by tune-in. For those of you on the Facebook side, the Bears in the City and Bear Bust Facebook pages, hello. Hope you guys are doing well out there. Be sure to tune in on our Twitch channel. Get all of your digital Bear Bust fun in this weekend. Honestly, I'm happy to be doing something for this weekend to commemorate 30 years of Bear Bust being around and being a part of our lives. So, you know, any little bit that we get to do, any part of it that we're able to enjoy with each other in a safe and virtual manner is definitely fun. Zach, what's up? Hello. All right, Zach's here for the game. All right, hello. Let's see if we can get at least 3, if not more players. I'm joining on this game myself as well. Oh, my little puppy girl Madeline is out there watching. Hi, Madeline. Hello. AFK? I don't know what AFK is, Zach. Alright, well, I've joined the game as well. Let's see if we can get another player or two into the trivia, the murder hotel, and get a little trivia murder party in before we close out this first part of Digital Bear Bust. Right now. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Let's see. Another quick rundown of what we've got going on this weekend after Digital Game Night ends. We've got a digital drag show that's going to be from starting at 6 p.m. Eastern. We have performances from Asia, Beyoncé, Chantel, KK, and more. 7 o'clock, we are going to have music for you. The Glenn Stewart performance we're having some technical issues with, so I will be playing some performances that were done especially for the Bears in the City 8th anniversary earlier this year. These are some of my favorite musicians to work with, and are just amazing people that I want to make sure that you get to see again. At 8 p.m. Eastern, we have got our only ticketed event of the weekend. It's our one-woman show with Varla Jean Merman, done specifically for Digital Bear Bust 2020. It is Bear With Me, starring Varla Jean Merman. Tickets are only $10, and you can get your ticket at bearwithvarla.eventfee.com. And then at 9 p.m. Eastern, we are going to have our first ever digital dance party with DJ Dano Barrero, DJ Moose, Neon the Glogo Bear, Captain Kirk, and Rob Moore. Tomorrow, starting at 4 p.m. Eastern, we've got the Quarantine Dance with Captain Kirk, an all-new digital drag show at 6 p.m. 7 o'clock, Bryce Quartz will be joining me to premiere some new performance footage, as well as sneak preview some music that he has coming out. At 8 p.m. Eastern, we've got the Mixed Digital Bear Bust contest with guest judges Tom Goss Gary Wasden of the Leather Archives and Museums here in Chicago, and Michelle Bone Woods, the owner of the Miss National Bearded Empress pageant. And at 9 o'clock, we will have our digital dance party with Daniel Barrero, DJ Moose, Neon the Global Bear, Captain Kirk, and Rob Moore. For those of you that are out there and watching, if you would like to join in and join us for a game of Trivia Murder Party, head over to jackbox.tv, jackbox.tv. And then enter the room code QBWA. QBWA as your room code. I want to know where Kit went. Kit was here early on and said, I'll be back to play in a minute or in a few minutes. I have not seen Kit in a while. Kit, where'd you go? Where did you go? Oh, 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 oh. Oh, Panda! Wait, is that Panda? Is that former Mr. Bearbust Panda that has joined the game? Panda, let me know if that's you. Let me know if that's you, Kenny. And then we're going to give it another minute or so. And then now there's 3 of us. We should be able to play with 3 players. I don't think it lets you play with 2, but Zach, you'll have to let me know if your device, if your phone or your computer says has the everybody's in on it. Hey, Panda! What's up? Hello, I'm glad that you got to pop in and join us. All right, Zach, if you have everybody's in, go ahead and hit it. The 3 of us will play, and we will do this last game of this segment of Digital Bear Bus Weekend. So that way I can get ready to do the digital drag show. Not much, Panda. Just chilling, literally. It is getting a bit brisk and cold out in the Chicagoland area. All right. There we go. Oh, I'm glad that we could have this, even if it's just digital, Panda.
Residents familiar with the abandoned building's history know it simply as the Murder Hotel. Crashing into another car, and then another car.
The infamous hotel was run by a mysterious family for several generations, until closing. In unrelated news, the Trivia Murder Party killer is still on the loose.
Oh, you are right. Winter is coming. It is coming. That's for sure.
Up next, trivia.
This is your wake-up call. Prepare to die. Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. There is no social mixer in our hotel ballroom. You've been lured into a murder scheme of trivia. Only one of you will survive. But hey, it's still better than just sitting in your hotel room and watching cable news. Yeah, I went there. Okay, first question. Who does not get name dropped in the song Baby Shark doo 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 doo, Baby Shark doo 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 doo, Baby Shark? Use your device to answer the question.
I'm sad that I know this. I'm sad that I know this answer.
And the correct answer is... Who got the question right?
I was the only
The
one?
rest of you, follow me. Housekeeping! We're at room 105. The lost art of letter writing. I'm going to dictate a message to you. Write down as much of what I say as you can. They will be typing too. And if they type better than you, you die. And the letter begins now. Dear person who was behind me in line at the coffee shop, I am sorry you knew what you wanted, but were frustrated that I was taking a minute to decide.
Some of us prefer to live in the moment. Now you will die in a moment. Look out your window. Time's up. Okay, now I'm just going to do a quick editorial review of your work. And what's the result? But did anyone do better than you? You were not the best. I mean, if I threw a typewriter down a flight of stairs, you'll get something better than this. Don't worry. Remember, dead players are still players, just more see-through. Keep playing and you just might steal someone else's life force and win the game. Let's keep moving.
Trademark, Zach. Trademark.
What's the name of the economic union comprised of Belgium, Luxembourg, and the Netherlands? Time's running out. Who picked this? Everyone is wrong. Time for consequences. Salutations! Welcome back to the killing room. Are you ready to fall? In love with my new minigame? You're going to drop down this board and try to avoid the death zones. You know what? We need some death zones. Go ahead, everyone else. Choose a slot to make it no bueno.
Alright, pick those slots.
Hurry
Get in
along.
slots,
If
we're
someone
going
dies
pegging.
in your death zone, you get a prize. Okay. Let the games begin. It's like you don't know if they're going right or left, but you know they're going down. When people don't die, it makes me unhappy.
Trying to make this game go a little bit longer.
My mother used to
Just
say,
a little bit longer.
all this will be yours someday. She was referring to the hotel and her insatiable thirst for blood. Let's try another one. What's another name for the foul-smelling Titan air room? Time's almost up. Who picked this? Only a ghost got it wrong. Welp, didn't want that to happen. Let's keep moving. Which of these hands wins in a game of blackjack?
I'm mad at myself for taking that long to think about it.
Almost out of time. Who picked this? Well, that sucks. Let's try another one. What color is the outside of a J. Airedale pumpkin? Time's running out.
Yeah, Panda, it's tough with the delay. It sometimes throws you off.
This.
Ah.
Everyone is wrong. Come with me.
Oh no. Oh no.
This one lets you protect yourself with the password. Enter a real 4-letter word with your device. Don't make it easy. If someone cracks your password, now everyone else will try to crack the password. As a team, guess the password on your device. You get a clue if your guess has a letter in the right spot. If anyone figures out the password before time runs out, I will reward you all. This is a team effort, so share clues out loud with each other.
Let's see if y'all can enter my brain and come up with what I've made my password. Oh, somebody got a letter. Oh, 2 letters.
Time's almost up.
Oh!
You got
right
hacked,
at the
son.
end. Oh.
You're all dead already? What the heck, guys? Hold on. You're not supposed to get a do-over if you die before getting to the final round. I better report this huge bug to QA. Anyway, it's time for the next question. Who wrote The Feminine Mystique? Time's almost up. Who picked this?
Oh. Good job,
One of you
Zach.
is still alive. I want to show you something. Let's do a spooky handwriting test. The ghost of my Aunt Mildred loves to write words on mirrors. She has her own consistent handwriting. Now, Aunt Mildred is going to write a different word. But so will all the safe players. Draw a word on the mirror and maybe you'll trick someone into thinking it's Aunt Mildred's. Start writing on that mirror. Watch
Right.
closely. One of these
Come up
new
with
words will
words.
be a word written by Aunt Mildred's ghost. So many convincing words to choose from.
So many.
Now, type the word that Aunt Mildred
many
wrote
convincing
or you
words.
die. Would the real Aunt Mildred please stand up? Aw, you got it! Stupid mirror game. Unbelievable. We're here. The final round is close. Next question. In the game Battleship, how many hits does it take to sink the battleship?
Ooh, it's been so long since I played Battleship. It's been so long.
Almost out of time. Who picked this?
Ah, good job, Zach.
It's time. Let's see who has ESP. Type in an answer that fits this category. Everyone else will answer too. And if anyone matches you, you die. Get to writing. Answer time is coming to an end. Now, let's see if there are any matches. I guess you can't be mind readers if you've barely got a mind. Only one of you is still alive. You know what that means. Congrats on making it here alive. But can you escape? I'm going to give you a category. Galaxies. Tap each answer that fits the category and then press submit. Let's see the right answers. You advance 1 space for every correct answer. You're a little bit closer to escaping. But get this, all ghosts get to play too. If a ghost catches you, they'll steal your life force. Then they can try to escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Time is almost up. Here comes the next question. Clouds. You're better than I thought. Golf clubs.
So close. A new kitchen budget.
Thanks, there's a ghost right behind you. Uh-oh, here comes trouble. It's only darkness. Acronyms. Time is almost up. I'm going too easy on you.
Come on, Fubar.
Movies based on comic books. Don't look back because there's a ghost right there.
Ooh, there's a ghost right there. Spooky.
Black Mirror episodes. Stop in Missouri. Time is almost up.
Ooh, body
You
slam.
stole some yummy life force. It's not over yet.
All
You
right,
need a
Doc,
perfect
let's see if we
answer
can
for your
get out of
final
the,
escape.
Out of the murder
And
hotel.
that includes the third answer choice now, too. You have to get all the right answers to escape. Plural nouns.
What's up? Porfirio. Good job, Zach. Good job. Nice. Whenever I say it at the end of the game, it never actually happens. So then I start talking over it, and of course it happens. Sir Zach wins. Sir Zach wins. All right. Let me mute that. Okay. Well, yes, congratulations, Sir Zach. You won. We are a little bit over time on this first segment of Digital Bear Bust. For those of you over on, if you were watching on the Facebook side, this is the end of our Facebook streaming. Just a quick heads up before I end this stream and start up our next stream over on there. Oh, what happened? Okay. All right, that's fine. That can close. Okay. All right, cool. So just a quick little heads up to everybody before we cut this stream and then go into our next stream, which is our digital drag show. We're about to start that here in just a few moments, featuring performances from Asia Lee Kincaid, Beyoncé Bear, Chantel Roche, KK Lavelle, and more. At 7 o'clock, we might actually get this to work. I'm messaging right now and trying to get this all sorted out with Glenn Stewart for a special live performance. I'm always so nervous about live performances in live streaming because you never know what can happen. But we're going to try to get that sorted out. So 7 o'clock, you're going to get live music. It's either going to be a live performance from Glenn or it's going to be something else. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. 8 o'clock, it is our only ticketed event of the weekend. It is Varla Jean Merman in Bear With Me. It is her one-woman show done exclusively for this Digital Bear Bust weekend. Tickets are only $10 at bearwithvarla.eventbrite.com. bearwithvarla.eventbrite.com. I'm putting it into the chat again in case you have not gotten your ticket. Ticket sales are still open. The show premieres tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. At 8 o'clock, it'll go live. And then if you purchase a ticket, you will actually have on-demand access to the show for 7 days. So if you are watching now, you're hanging out with us now, but you know you're not going to be around later, but you still want to support Varla Jean Merman, support the show, support us, head over, buy your ticket, and you get 7 days to go watch the show. It is fantastic. I watched it earlier, and it is definitely worth that $10. And then at 9 o'clock Eastern tonight, we have our digital dance party featuring Daniel Barrero, Moose, Neon the Glow Bear, Captain Kirk, and Rob Moore. Tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, the Quarantine Dance with Captain Kirk. 6 o'clock, we have our second digital drag show with Asia, Beyoncé, Chantel, KK, and more. 7 o'clock, Bryce Quartz will be joining us for performances and sneak peeks and new music. 8 p.m. Eastern is the Mix Digital Bear Bus Contest. And at 9 o'clock, our digital dance party. All right. So for those of you that have joined us for this portion of the event, thank you. For those of you on the Facebook side, head over to Twitch. If you haven't done so, twitch.tv/bearsinthecity is where everything is going to be streaming tonight. Except, like I said, the Varla Jean Merman show, that is a ticketed event. Buy your ticket. You'll be getting a link a little bit later. And I'm putting the Twitch link into the chat as well. So if you did not get a chance to join us, thank you, Panda. Thank you for joining us. So stay tuned. I'm going to sign off this broadcast here, and then I'll be back in like 2 minutes, and we're going to kick off the digital drag show featuring some of my favorite performers. So hang tight, and until then,